Hey, gorgeous. How you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. Let's do a check-in, Pisces. See what's happening, what you need to know as we get into kind of getting towards the weekend, hey? We do have a full moon coming on in at the end of the weekend, hitting Monday, subject to where you are. So let's see, just what our friends need to know. First up, Eight of Swords. There's some clarity, some truth, something coming on through that you need. What else do we need to know? Ooh, something about love. We've got the Two of Cups. Hey, let's roll with that. Oh, I've got a song. Rolling. Da-na. I don't know what song it is, but all right, Two of Cups. We have got Page of Swords, so someone's looking into something, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, let's get a little more, and manifesting something here, moving towards Strength Energy, Star, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, let's get a few more. Justice. Six of Cups, Three of Cups, and Eight of Cups. I need more here. I can't just end on an Eight of Cups energy. Spirit, show us. Oh, really? Well, this could be good. Moving away from something a bit dodge. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's see where this is taking us, friend. So look, I think maybe for some of you, you're wanting some clarity either around a relationship. This keeps coming up. I don't know what's going on with you guys, for the collective, but it just seems to be maybe you're getting clear on how you feel about someone, how someone feels about you, or maybe you're wanting some conversation. Interestingly, this Page of Swords is also looking at this union or this connection. So I don't know if there's some information you're trying to learn, trying to find out where you stand, where you sit, how you feel about it, but there's definitely something here about a situation that you're going to gain some clarity on. I also feel too, what is it that you're manifesting right now? What is it that you're calling in? What energy are you putting out there? Because it seems like whatever this is, you're coming to a place of peace and harmony around something. I feel you're choosing to move in a certain direction. It's interesting because it's like a mother and a child in heading somewhere. So whether you're a parent or not, and you're making decisions for your future around you and a child, it could also be you and your inner self, your inner child, that you're moving to a place of, I just want to be in peace and balance and truth and understanding around something. And yeah, I feel like you're just seeking some clarity. When I also look at this, I see too with this Six of Cups and the Three of Cups is there's maybe a part of you that feels very soulfully connected to something, that something has this resonance within you. And maybe you want to embrace it. Maybe you want to play with it. Maybe you want to engage in that energy, but there's a part of you too that may not feel fully satisfied because something doesn't feel right or something feels off and you just need and want to move away from that. So if you're noticing something within yourself that is challenging something, I will get more on this, but this is what it feels like. This energy feels like you just want to move away from either not sharing your truth or not doing the things that you know that perhaps you should be doing, or what, maybe even the red flags that you're choosing to ignore. But there is something here that's destined for you and making a decision with this Empress energy and the Temperance energy and the Knight of Cups. So there is something here on the horizon that I think you're getting clear on. Again, perhaps wanting to work with someone on something. I've got Wheel of Fortune again. So yeah, let's see what else we need to know here that in terms of the influence of this situation. Like, what is it that we need to see? Thank you, Spirit. So we've got the Seven of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. So you could be looking at someone's movements right now and trying to assess how you feel about an approach around something. And then the Devil energy. Share on this Devil energy. Thank you, Spirit. 9 of Wands. I'm just going to get some clarifiers on each one here. The Moon. Yeah. So you're wondering why something is taking so long, or again, someone's approach around something. It's like, is there something I'm not seeing here? What else is going on? Because I think right now, as you're connecting with this energy or looking at your options, something here feels like it's not maybe progressing at a speed or a rate or in terms of an outcome that you are seeking. And a part of that too, it has you in some question. Like there seems to be some question marks here. That's what this feels like. Let's get a few more clarifiers. So you're the one who could be looking at their options, right? It's like if something's not giving to the capacity that you're seeking, either it needs to be communicated, or you could be just going, you know what, I'm been thinking about this. And you could just end up moving into a different direction because there's a part of you that doesn't want to be pulled or dragged into this energy, because there's something here that I think just doesn't feel right. All right. What do we need to know here about this Eight of Cups? Well, so repeating energy, we've got the Nine of Wands. What else do we need to know about this Eight of Cups energy? Five of Cups, the Tower. Yeah, there's something here that I don't feel really has you satisfied. Or again, the clarity that you were seeking or what you wanted to learn, what you wanted to understand. You had to make a decision that you felt right. Maybe what you learned, you didn't like what you hear, you didn't like what you saw. And eventually you go, you know what, I just kind of need to head in the direction that I feel is right for me. I need, again, this to be right for it's part of your truth, right? So I feel you're making a decision to move away from something. Let's have a look at this Seven of Swords. Got a lot going on here. Yep, so with this energy, you got the Seven of Swords. Got the Four of Cups. You've got the Death energy. Got the Four of Swords, the Star, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Empress. So you don't want to question. This is the part, right? Like you don't want to question whether someone's interested. You don't want to question, in a certain situation, what someone, should you have to question someone's motives? And it kind of sucks that you have to in these type of situations, but it feels like that's what you're doing. And you're just like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I'm going to know when someone gives a shit. I'm going to know when someone cares about me. And I think there's some truth to that you're working through. But I also feel too, there's a part of you that may naturally switch off or naturally go into this protective mode because you have been cheated on or betrayed or someone hasn't done the right thing. And a part of you too is also healing and trying to make a difference, I think, yourself. Maybe this is just a fear that you have, is that if you open up or want to ask questions or express yourself, that you're going to be met with, well, I don't want that, or someone might leave or someone might disconnect. And that could be part of your fear or something that you're worried about. It keeps coming up here. But ultimately, and at the end of the day, it's knowing who you are, it's knowing your worth, it's remembering that you don't chase, you attract, okay? Especially if you're a feminine energy. And what that means is it doesn't mean that you don't show interest or that you don't care about it. What it means is that you don't go running after someone who ain't running after you. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's a difference of showing interest, asking things, waiting for responses versus trying to control, chase for something, chase for an outcome, chase for interest. They're two very different things, because it seems right now that you're not sure if you should be blocking something or you should be holding space for something. So I see you're in a little bit of you don't even know where you're at with something here. And I think there's other things at play that you're trying to navigate and understand, I think, about this situation, but also about yourself, because I think you have some hope and desire that this actually works, which potentially is showing, but I think there's some fear that you're also experiencing here. Let's have a look at the potential outcome. Potential outcome here. Yeah, you're fearing this. You're stressing about this. I don't know. You've got major doubts. Major doubts. Spirit, is this true? Gosh. Whoa. Okay. Sun. Someone cares. Someone likes you. Someone wants to show you how they feel. Someone is attracted to you, would like to explore with you. They have feelings. I think they're questioning, what do you want? So I think right now you're stressed out about, should you hold your ground? Should you just be really confident, not care? Should you just, be strong? But you're in your head. You're in your head. You're very in your head about this situation. And I think it's about determining, what do you want, friend? What do you need and what do you want? And the only way to work with that and get out of your head and get out of a place of doubt is either having a conversation or just making a choice. So, and sometimes making a choice is walking away and just accepting that for what it is, or you can challenge yourself, have some courage and have a conversation to help alleviate that. Because that's the only way you're going to know, right? Because it seems like you want some clarity on something. You're trying to understand a connection or the way something is going. And I feel the best way to do this, I think it's pretty clear that there's shining a light that there is care and interest here. I think too, I feel you want to take this to the next level, but you're looking at it like, maybe you're questioning, is this just intimate? Or are we just attracted to each other? Is that what this is about? But there's feelings here. But I think you're questioning it, or they're questioning you. Again, maybe there's a mirror going on, and then the Mother Star card is the confirmation of the movement forward. And then you got the Chariot, confirmation of movement forward. So, and then you got the King of Pentacles underneath. So I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think you're just a little bit in your head. I think the season is doing that with this, with all the energy right now. Wait until after this full moon. If you want to end up having a conversation, have a conversation. But after the full moon, we're still going to kind of be in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. But, we've got Mars in retrograde. We just got stuff going on right now energetically. But you got to do you and get yourself out of this torment that you're in, because some of you are just in this bit of a tormentive space. I don't think you're in it all the time, but when you get in your head, you get in your head. When you start having doubts, you start having doubts. And then you feel really empowered and then really strong. And then you go back into this cycle right now. And it is because of your history and experiences with other people. It's like you may have a little bit of an anxious attachment, but you know why? It's because you're not communicating, and you need to communicate. And sometimes too, part of the communication is, are you ready to accept feedback for what it is? Are you willing to have conversation? Are you willing to, just receive what comes with it? And are you willing to then stand by your own strength and boundaries and truth around it as well? So someone could tell you, I want this, I want to dive in, I want to go. And you're like, okay, yep. Someone could tell you, you know what, I don't know if I know yet. I don't know where this is going. You could be, oh, okay, yeah. But is that what you want? If that's not what you want, why are you going to keep wasting your time, right? So these, I think, are the parts of you that can be scary to face naturally for any of us when we enter a conversation and communicate how we're feeling, because it may not be received the way we want it to be received. We may not get the answers that we want to get, but that is part of this journey, which also helps you gain clarity for what you want. Because remember, you are the prize. Love you. I'll catch you tomorrow.